Before we went any further, I asked the ladies to assume the position that would allow me to pat them down, there, in the entrance foyer. They seemed surprised, but were compliant. After the quick, professionally thorough frisk, I relieved them of their coats and bags. I asked them to move through to the suite, where there was some rather fine champagne waiting on ice. The two sauntered off, hand in hand, towards the room. I skillfully searched their coats and bags in under a minute. I am a little paranoid about having my picture taken, and a lot paranoid about being shot, stabbed, or poisoned. When I was satisfied the two posed no threat, I joined them in the spacious, elegantly furnished suite. A large oil painting of Winston Churchill looked down us from the wall. The girls were delicately perched on the large, overstuffed sofa, sipping champagne. Zara played with Blondie's long, silky hair. I dimmed the lights by 2/3 and reclaimed my champagne flute. I chose to sit on one of the single armchairs facing them. They moved as if to rise and join me, but I held up my free hand. I told them there was no rush. We had all night. I suggested they should focus on each other for a while. I topped off my champagne flute and relaxed into the contours of the armchair, making myself comfortable for the show. I wished myself a happy 37th birthday as the pair began to kiss. That was not the only gift I had granted myself this year. I had also purchased myself a small island in the Micronesian chain that spanned the Western Pacific. The pair seemed genuinely aroused by each other, but you do expect a certain level of professional commitment from a couple of $3,000 a night escorts. Blondie and Zara proceeded to slowly undress each other, not breaking from their various cupping, caressing and kissing. While I would agree variety is the spice of life, I did have some preconditions when it came to selecting my paid-by-the-hour companionship. Their breasts, as always, needed to be real, and their flesh had to be tattoo-free. Piercings would be restricted to the ears and tongue only. When they were both fully naked, they took it in turns pleasuring each other for my enjoyment. Their fingers and tongues plunged in and out of each other's soft, supple bodies, like they were devouring a sexual buffet. Each would take her turn, arousing her partner to climax, their faces and fingers glistening before they would alternate. It was not until the two were mindlessly locked into a 60-line position that I finally introduced my now engorged member into the equation. It moved seamlessly between the warm, greasing orifices the writhing ladies provided. And so it went on. And on. The three of us utilised every combination you can list, over all the furniture in the room, in an imaginative and escalating fashion, before moving on to the king-size bed. we finally came to rest in the enormous, freestanding Clawford bath, in the suite's well-appointed marble bathroom. The one and only time the pair required any guidance was in the removal of my body armour, which I wear as a permanent feature. It is like a second skin. My Rolex, as always, remained on. I could not have removed it if I wanted to. By 4 in the morning, my cock could take no more, and I shooed the escorts back out into the dark London night. My dick still throbbing, I retired to the warm embrace of the steaming bath. I came to again a couple of hours later, looking suitably prune-like, and the water was long cold. I pulled one of the hotel's thick, fluffy robes on and collapsed on the large, comfortable bed.